Hey guys, what's with me, Sarah? Welcome back to my channel, and before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be a dark romance reading vlog. I have been in the mood for some dark romances, and I think I have an idea of what we're going to be reading in mind, and I will share that with you guys. It is subject to change. This is just what I'm feeling in the moment. I think we're going to start off with Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. Then I think we're going to move on to The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. And then Fight Me Daddy by Skylar Snow. And then possibly the final book in that same series as Fight Me Daddy. And I am excited to read all of those books that I mentioned. That's why they're the ones that are on my mind. But it could change. However, I am going to start with Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. This one is a standalone dark romance. This is the same author as Haunting and Hunting Adeline, which I loved when I read last year. And I just read the trigger warnings for this, and there's some trigger warnings, and I am very excited to dive into this. I've heard really good things about this book, except from Brooklyn. Brooklyn did not like this, which makes me nervous, but I loved Haunting and Hunting Adeline, and this sounds so good, and I've heard about there's a shark scene, and I'm just really intrigued, and this is what we're going to start off with. Let's get reading. I have been reading Does It Hurt, and I made it to page 154. I am loving this book so far. It definitely has 5-star potential. I love this. I'm enjoying the characters. This is enemies to lovers. It is forced proximity, isolated setting. They are stranded on an island with only this one other creepy guy. And I am just really enjoying this. She is a woman on the run. She is a wanted criminal. We don't know what she did, but I am very much enjoying this. I love the writing, love the characters, and I'm enjoying their banter because they are always arguing, and I do enjoy this. I'm excited to see what happens, and let's go continue reading. I finished Does It Hurt? I give this 5 stars. I loved it. It was so enjoyable, and I love these characters, and I really liked how it all wrapped up and the ending, and I had an absolutely fantastic time with this, and I would highly recommend it if you like a dark romance. Definitely check trigger warnings. This is quite dark, and there are a lot of trigger warnings, and I had a fun time with this, and I love H.D. Carlton's books. I definitely want to read more from her in the future. But yeah, I love this. So good. And I will come back and update you guys when I have started our next book. I have started and actually read quite a bit of Fight Me Daddy by Skylar Snow. I am 60% in. This is book 2 in the Mafia Daddy series. I am really enjoying this. This is enemies to lovers, mafia, daddy kink. I'm just having a really good time. I love this series. I loved book 1. I give it 5 stars. I'm not liking this one as much as book 1, but I'm still really enjoying it. I think it's going to be like a 4.5 right now. It could be a 5 based on how the ending part goes, but I think it's going to be a 4.5, but I'm really, really enjoying it. I really enjoy these characters, and I'm really enjoying their dynamic and their relationship, and I'm excited to see where everything goes and how everything wraps up. So I think with that, we are going to go finish off this book, and I will update you guys when I have finished. I have finished Fight Me Daddy. I gave this 4.5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend it. Again, I love the characters, love the writing. I'm just so invested in this series, and we are going to be moving on to book 3 in this series next. So once I have made some progress, I will come back and update you guys. I made it 20% into Watch Me Daddy, and I am unfortunately DNFing this one. I really wanted to love it, and it's not that it's a bad book. It's Like, it's still a good book and I would recommend it. It's just some of the, like, the kinks in here are just not my cup of tea, and they're not my, I don't prefer to read about them, but they're not bad. Like, the book is not a bad book. I want to make that very clear. I still recommend this book. I still recommend this series. This one just, I'm going to DNF it because I know I wouldn't give it as high a rating, and life's too short to read books I'm not enjoying. And this is objectively, like, this is not a bad book at all, and I highly recommend it still. Again, just some of the stuff in it is not my cup of tea. I'm not a fan of it, so that is why I'm going to be DNFing it. And we are going to move on to our last book in this video, which is The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. I am very excited to read this one. I've heard phenomenal things about it. It is a little bit of a chunkier book, but I am very excited. This is College Secret Society, I believe. Yes. And that's really all I know about it. I hear it's quite dark, and I'm very excited to read it. So let's go get reading. I've been reading The Ritual, and I'm on page 227. So far, I'm really enjoying this. Basically, this is a college secret society, dark romance. Definitely check trigger warnings. This is one of the darkest books I've ever read. And basically, in the secret society, these people called the Lords, they get to choose a woman to be, like, their sex slave, and the woman has to agree. But our FMC, she did agree, and then she realized, like, it's not what she thought it would be, but she still really likes this guy, and he is very possessive of her, and the only reason he chose her is because she was with this guy who he does not like, so he's trying to get his revenge on that guy, and it's just a lot of drama. They are both, our two main characters, supposed to marry different people, and I am enjoying this. Definitely dark, definitely sometimes hard to read about, but I am still enjoying it, having a good time. I don't really know what I'm going to rate it. I'm not far enough in, I don't think, to have really an idea. It has 5-star potential, and I am very excited to go continue reading, so let's go do just that. I finished The Ritual. I had a really fun time with this. I gave it 4.5 stars. I loved the FMC Blakely so much. She was incredible. I really loved the writing, and I really enjoyed the setting and just all of the tropes. The one reason it was not a 5 stars because I think Riot was just too morally, I mean, he wasn't even morally great. He was like morally black. But I don't know. I feel like a little bit of the stuff, like some of the stuff he did, bothered me slightly. So unfortunately, this was not a 5 star. But 4.5 stars, still very good. Still highly recommend and loved this book. And I do want to continue on with the series. I am very excited to see other couples. I don't think we met any of them that are going to be other couples in the series in this book, which I find kind of strange, because I feel like with interconnected standalones, you meet a lot of the characters in like the first book, and then you see their story like start to begin. But in this one, I don't think we got that. But anyways, finished this one, had a good time, and that is going to be it for this video. So if you made it this far, please leave either the black heart emoji or whatever emoji makes you think of dark romance. And before you guys go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.